Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of the San Antonio Spurs rebuild. It's your boy Jester and Chains here, and we are getting ready for our game against the Toronto Raptors. We'll start looking in around March. We'll start looking into the or February more so for a chance to evaluate potential draft picks. Right now,
What year was Kawhi Leonard drafted into the NBA?
Was it 2009, 2010, 2011?
it's 2011.
2012.
And Kawhi Leonard won us NBA title. We would have had 2 if we had just stayed. But anyways, that's the past.
You guessed
Right now, this is the future as we begin our matchup against the visiting Toronto Raptors. And there is former San Antonio Spurs and returning Toronto Raptor, Jakob Poeltl. Gary Trent Jr., former
Back forward, Scotty Barnes.
and there's Scotty Barnes.
Back guard, Fred VanVleet.
I would love to get Fred VanVleet if he were to become a free agent, but I'm going to be looking at free agents too, because this is a defensive system.
Team is Nick Nurse.
And the Spurs right now, we are
It's time to meet the starting 5 for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'8", at forward, number 10, Jeremy Sohan.
there he is, Jeremy Sohan. I love this guy. He reminds me of a little bit of Rodman.
Number 33, Trey Jones.
And then we got Trey Jones coming out.
'11, the big man, number 23,
Zach Collins taking the reins after Jakob Poeltl was traded away.
6'5" forward, number 24,
Devin Vassell is your starting shooting guard. One of the two that has been carrying this team. And here he is, my boy, Keldon Johnson. And, well, we're gonna tip off in a minute.
your San Antonio Spurs head coach.
And there he is, Greg Popovich.
Fans, that is your San Antonio Spurs.
Well, I definitely
Wednesday night's NBA action here on
want to
2K
keep
Sports.
him
I'm Brian Anderson.
in San
With me tonight,
Antonio.
Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey Brian, Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season setting the all-time record for head coaching wins. Also was selected as one of the 15 greatest coaches in league history, no surprise there. And Brian, with 5 championships and a gold medal, to his credit, he is in the conversation for the greatest NBA coach of all time.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's
Both
Poeltl
teams
in at the
are
center
currently
position.
struggling.
And for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at point guard.
And guys, so many great players coming out of
And
Canada.
here we go.
The Raptors have converted
All right,
a
guys.
nation,
I will be
not just
see you
watching
after
basketball,
the game.
but to playing it as well.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Johnson against Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Goes back up. Pirtle banked it in off the glass.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Jones against Van Vliet. Jones, the pass to Collins. Good work there as it goes. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Pass to Barnes. He can't get it to go. Johnson with the defensive effort. Jones, the pass to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And with every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
That free throw good from Barnes. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Johnson against Barnes. Johnson passes to Collins. Vassell outside. Clock at 6. Back to Collins. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
At the line for San Antonio, Zach Collins.
Free throw is good from Collins. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Trent. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And again, Toronto no good.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
To the paint. Here's Sohan. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Trent finds Siakam. Let's go with a 3. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Barnes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Up top, Johnson. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Siakam. The shot won't fall. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
Now here's Barnes. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And he was so disruptive at the defensive end. 4 steals on the night.
Trent against Jones.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Van Vliet with it, and it's Graham picking him up. And he lobs it up top. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Pass to Birch. Here's Bates Diop. Outside Graham.
Looking at that McDermott, it took some time for him to find his footing in the league, but now he looks very comfortable.
Well, the reason McDermott continues to get playing time is that he knows how to play to his strengths.
Especially on offense, capable of playing either forward position, but he's gravitated well to playing the 4 because of his ability to stretch the floor.
Now here's Van Vliet. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
And the bucket is good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Graham, the pass to Birch. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Raptors. The putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
San Antonio trailing here. Pass to McDermott. Here's Birch. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. And here's Achua. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Raptors also with a sub. Boucher's checked in for Young. And that one, good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Graham against Van Vliet. Boucher, left side. Rebounded by Roby. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Driving in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Now here's Van Vliet. And that one's good. Van Vliet's got his second basket. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
The Raptors, 16. San Antonio, let's give it up for you.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes is out there with Chris Boucher, and it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Barnes, no good. San Antonio leading. Vassell with it. Siakam covering. Here's Jones. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. And the Raptors, another 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Johnson against Barnes. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
The Spurs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggle with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And Toronto calls time here. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the bucket by the Raptors. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Trent. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
He's got a clear path. Here's Siakam. And McDermott pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. To the inside, Jones. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Van Vliet. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Pirtle's checked in for Pascal Siakam.
Normally, he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
San Antonio shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. McDermott, the pass to Johnson. Vassell against Trent. Second shot opportunity. Roby's shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 1. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Vassell against Trent. Back to Van Vliet. No one near him. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. Timeout called, the Spurs.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Barnes. Graham against Van Vliet. Graham misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
The drive by Van Vliet. The layup misses. The shot by Pirtle, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Bates Diop uses the glass to finish the layup.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Trent. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Guarded by Van Vliet. Great D that time from Porter. Toronto trailing. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Pirtle. He's guarded closely. Trent from long range. Sinks it from distance. Trent's got 8. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
A minute 6 left in the half. No good there. To the middle. And it's Porter. That time on the assist from Trent. Trent's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Bates Diop. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And the Spurs making a change here. Collins checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to Bates Diop. Pass to Graham. Takes the three. They get it back. Second chance effort. And he lays it in.
Well, Sohan has been well coached on attacking the glass, and doing that gets him the follow-up bucket.
Trent outside. And here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Oh, great D that time from Graham. He takes it in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Van Vliet with it. Outside Porter. With one on the clock. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Graham. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Scoring-wise, they broke it. And that's going to do it for us here.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Got the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Pirtle with the ball. Collins defending. Inside, Van Vliet. San Antonio with a rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. It's good.
Phenomenal work keeping his balance. Johnson keeps his eye right on the prize at all times.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Barnes. And it's blocked by Collins. Vassell passes to Johnson. Back to Vassell. Outside Johnson for 3. Nails it from 3. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And Toronto calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Barnes, it's good.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
McDermott outside. Outside Johnson from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 8 points.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Back to Trent. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Vassell against Trent. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Jones. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. The offensive rebound. McDermott outside. Pass to Jones. Out to the right wing. Here's Johnson. Again, the Spurs score.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Outside Barnes. Young against Collins to halt the run. Young can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Van Vliet against Jones. It's scooped up. Young. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
So both teams changing it up here. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Guarded by Trent. For three, Collins sinks the tray. Collins has got 14 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Graham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Graham's got his second bucket on the night.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
It was going back and forth for a bit, but now they're certainly looking like the better team.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Porter. Pass to Trent to win the run. The rebound by the Spurs. McDermott's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio. That one's off.
At the line for San Antonio, Rada.
And he sinks the second. 1 minute left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Down low. Here's Achua. Tries again. Rebound San Antonio. Guarded by Trent. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Collins has got 7 now in this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And Toronto calls time here.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Porter Jr. Toronto has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Graham against Van Vliet. The baseline J is on the way. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Boucher.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to Sohan. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Achua with a steal. Van Vliet against Graham. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded closely. The rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The kick out to Graham. And so the San Antonio Spurs feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. Van Vliet misses.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Sohan. Soft touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 20.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
San Antonio has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Over to the wing. Barnes against Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Roby, he's checked in for Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Such a physical player. Johnson never lets aggressive defense stop him from trying to score.
He's off on the 2nd. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
His first triple of the 2nd half. Can he get it going?
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
To the middle. It's stolen by Pirtle. Van Vliet against Jones. Pass to Trent. Outside Barnes. Rebounded by Roby. Roby's got 6 rebounds in the game. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Barnes. To the paint. Here's Roby. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Count that bucket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Trent's shot is off.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Rejected by Barnes. Pass to Jones. Here's Vassell. Off the mark there with a 3. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. From 13, Van Vliet misses.
Look like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Jones finds Johnson. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Siakam. Here's Toronto with the ball. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Van Vliet. Siakam in the post. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career.
Outside Johnson. Back to Jones. Out to the right wing. Looking to end the drought. The shot by Johnson, no good. Toronto shooting just 38% here in the fourth. It's Barnes on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Barnes has gotten 4 this quarter.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Vassell. Another shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Jones. And the basket by Siakam.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're on top by 10. 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Here's Sohan. Siakam with the defensive effort. Van Vliet outside. Wing shot on the way. And they recover it. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
They grab their own miss. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Spurs.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 15-3 run. Barnes. Johnson with the defensive effort. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Now here's Johnson. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
And Johnson drops them both.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Banton can't get it to go. Jones, the pass to Vassell. From deep. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we defeated
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is
Toronto
Brian
Raptors.
Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We got the W. So what we're gonna do now we got another W. We lost that one. We lost that one. And no, I don't want to trade. We got that one. We're right now 4-9. So the next game will be against the Lakers, which is going to be a tough one. We're right now 4-13, which is kind of be expected from a team with no stars. So with that being said, let's take a look at the standings so far. The Dallas Mavericks are 11-4. The New Orleans Pelicans are second. Minnesota is 11-5. The Lakers are 10-4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seed is the Phoenix Suns. Memphis Grizzlies are the 7th, and the 8th are Sacramento. That's not bad. Let's take a look at the Milwaukee Eastern Conference. Milwaukee is 13-2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right now the Knicks are holding on, barely holding on to the, and the Nets are looking not too good. So right now, for what it looks like, we may get the #1 pick if we keep, you know, playing the way we play. We're at the bottom of the barrel. And again, we're currently looking at, this is the draft board so far. I may add let's see. This is the one I'm looking at, so Cameron Whitmore. Or maybe Brandon Miller. Let's take a look at Brandon Miller real quick. Ceiling, Kawhi Leonard, and floor, Nicholas Batum. He looks to be okay. So I may add him. And right now I want to be looking at a couple of point guards. We got Amen Thompson, who can shoot. He's two-way, meaning he can play defense too. So let's see. We haven't scouted him. Scoot Henderson's another one. Well, we need some defense. But that, all right, folks, we're gonna continue. So far, these are the guys that look good. I'm gonna see if we can continue to draft Victor Wemby. And then Cameron Whitmore would be on my list. And we'll also be looking we'll be also looking to improve the team slightly. I may or may not look for trades. We'll see. So with that being said, this is Jester and Change, and I'm signing out.